Me and my gang, we up.
Yeah! Cheers, Charlotte's most dangerous Cornell-Rising podcast. Your boy, C.O. McLean.
It's your girl, Trap Sid. Y'all already know.
It's your girl, T.O. McLean.
Oh,
shit.
Listen, y'all, I'm drinking Henny tonight, which is crazy.
Hey.
Because y'all know I don't drink that. I retired Henny in my college days.
Henny do some things to you, man.
Yeah.
Do some strange
Last
things
time I drank some Henny, it was at a pre-dawn. I think I had ass up in there on the handstand, for real.
Oh, shit.
I went to the pre-dawns.
Listen, niggas don't know about the pre-dawns, for real.
That was the era.
That's where DJs are born.
For real.
That's where DJs are born, at the pre-dawn. Shout out to North Carolina Central. Shout out to DJ Low Key. Laquan. Yeah, Low Key. That's my brother, for real.
Our he main event now, or I don't know what he is now, but he DJ clubs out there.
He talking about the wrong Low Key.
Main event. They
the pre-dawns.
His name is DJ Low Key. His promoter group, they do the R&B concerts at Ballantyne. Mm-hmm. The R&B concert where had Trey Songz performed at.
Mm-hmm. What is
they
it?
do
Versus
that.
Nation versus Love.
Matter of fact, they did that big ass festival at Route 29 like a couple months back. It had like PD Pablo. It had all the artists. I got a shit in the flyer, but shout out to Laquan, man. That's my brother, for real.
Shout out to them. Shout out to TikTok. We love you, TikTok.
Shout out to Twitch.
Shout out to Twitch.
Oh, wait.
Twitch.
Excuse me.
What?
That's not how we do that. Be quiet.
What?
Simmer down.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all know what it is, man. Subscribe to our YouTube, our Facebook, our Instagram, our Blue Sky, our TikTok. We are on Photo Bucket, Bebo, Pornhub, XNXX, Tasted Blacks. We on GiveHead.com. We on Morehead.com.
I don't know about the give head part.
I don't know about them shits. You just added them shits in there.
I think that's a solo mission over there.
Yeah, I don't know about them shits, B.
We are also on Google. What is it?
Work.
Yahoo, Jeeves, Ask Jeeves. That's a throwback for y'all motherfuckers.
That's nasty work.
What?
Nasty work.
We could be on GiveHead. You don't give head.
No.
You don't give head.
No. That would give head.com.
You really gonna lie on national internet like this?
Shit.
Who?
Couldn't be a nigga of mine. I know that.
I feel like he's lying.
He probably is lying.
I never said I didn't.
Ain't no way that beard look like that because of you.
I never said I didn't.
That's why I asked you. I said you don't give head.
Oh. I ain't know. I thought you were talking about something else.
Eat that pussy. Eat that.
That's head.
Let's eat the box.
You giving?
That ain't eat the head. That's eating the box. Huh?
Pablo, I'm so confused.
We have a head. Y'all got box.
Yeah, what is that?
What, you eating the box?
It's not square.
Yeah, that's better than saying
Let's give him some head.
It's not a square shape.
Because the ladies give us head and we
I think y'all are just so used to hearing it give head and sucking dick that y'all can't hear nothing else. Like, that's what it is. Because giving head, if I'm saying a nigga give me head, he's giving me head. He's giving me top. Give me head, top. Give me head, top. Bop. Shout out to Glow.
Top.
Give me a top. All right, Anyway, shout out to all those sites. We are on all of those.
Yes.
Make sure y'all subscribe and hit that button in the corner. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out, and we are on Midgets. Go to space.com.
No, we're not on Midgets. Now,
yes,
how is
are.
that not worse than what I just said?
Because the Midgets, I saw, y'all ain't see the movie. The movie came out
serious
yesterday.
Question: if a midget went to space, would they survive?
Yes.
Wow.
They probably, because they are shorter.
Right.
So, they won't be able to.
But you know what I'm thinking of?
With the atmosphere.
You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of like, it's not enough oxygen.
That's what I'm thinking too.
It's not enough oxygen. As soon as they get up there, it's like, bloop.
What? What?
The bloop is sending me.
It's like, bloop. That's
Hey, listen.
Because he's trying to get me. He's trying to get me.
Yeah.
Listen, I am on a hunt for a midget. Midgets.
Stop.
Y'all watching this show, I need one of y'all to come on the show.
You need to hit up Sleeves.
Sleeves got midgets?
He's partying with Keith Lino this
My
weekend.
Keisha,
Nah, Keith Lino came on the show already. That's not my type of midget. I don't want that midget.
She's not a midget.
She's not a midget. She's a little person.
She's a dwarf?
Yes.
Oh. There's a difference?
Yes.
We're going to hell.
Yeah, the dancer girl,
We're
Keith
going
Lino.
to hell.
The little
No, we not. The midgets love us. Yo, they actually love us. The midgets was giving us mad likes and shit.
What midgets do you know?
On TikTok, they was giving us mad likes. Shout out to TikTok midgets. I love y'all. Yeah, I love y'all. They love us.
Switch got to cut this shit out.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
You know, Switch don't edit shit. He slap our names on there and say, "Done."
Hey,
process for 3 days.
Shout out to the cameraman Switch. He's balling because goddamn, he definitely be doing that.
Okay.
Oh, shout out to Polo. Y'all gotta start giving Polo more love. For
we
real.
gotta start
give Polo love.
No, we don't give him enough. After you done put a damn scratch on the damn screen,
it's not there no more.
You
Voila, it's gone.
Now every week.
It's gone.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Remember?
Who did that shit? I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey yo.
Shit. Damn.
Same night. That's
I know
nasty.
one thing.
Who was the nigga? Oh, never mind.
That's nasty work.
I ain't gonna lie,
Find out
niggas
later.
coming up in here to fuck with Polo is diabolical. When Polo is like the most understanding, peaceful nigga ever.
That's facts.
You steal from
They
other
send their
people's
own
shit.
karma.
All right, go to other people's studios and steal. Don't
Go
come
to
over
Audio
here.
Box or somewhere.
I was just about to say Audio Box. Go
Don't
to them
come to
niggas and
OBS
steal.
steal
Audio
shit.
Box do to y'all.
I don't
Nothing,
know.
but we saying.
It's just not
Just
Polo.
don't-
We
It's
just say
It's not
Polo.
OBS Studios.
It's
Yeah,
not
just don't
OBS.
come here
It's not
steal.
OBS Studios. Fuck
Niggas
that.
don't create greatness.
We
in
love
other
all studios, by the way, but none like how we love OBS Studios.
Facts.
Anyway,
Gotta give that disclaimer.
I missed y'all this week. Actually, I didn't mean to say that.
Life was like
Well, let me clarify.
She missed track. She ain't gonna say me, right? I know what she gonna say.
No, I
Go
missed you
ahead.
too, fool.
Oh, I thought you were gonna try to play
See
me.
how you think the worst of me? You think I'm not fucking with you now?
Okay, you fuck with me? All right, good. We good.
I did. I missed y'all.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Your brother here now. You ain't gonna be nice. You gonna be nice.
First of all,
Let your brother come every week then.
first of all, my brother here. Not. I'm talking shit to your dumb ass.
Oh, so that's what I like to hear.
Yeah. The fuck.
Like, yeah, talk that shit.
Yeah. Just know that now that he here now.
Okay.
Don't be trying to put your hands on me now that he here. Stupid.
Look at Ben. Look at Ben.
Oh, see, I told you that nigga. I told you that nigga ain't young. Look,
listen.
Look at Ben with the ski. With the wire mask on. You see that nigga? With the wire mask. I see you, Ben.
Up fast as hell too.
Okay, Ben. That's what I'm talking about, Ben.
And that's how you have an entourage, a squad.
Yes.
Okay.
Ben.
So
Shout out to Ben though.
shout out to Ben for real with his shites on. It's past your bedtime. I said this though. Like people gonna think we are so. They gonna call CBS on us.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, why is this little kid in there and they
somewhere?
doing all this type of illegal substances and this little 10-year-old is in
Whoa,
there?
we are not doing
We do
anything
not do
illegal.
that.
What are you
Hello?
talking about?
Huh?
Drinking Hennessy as grown 21.
That's an
and-
illegal
and
substance.
old
I'm
adults.
drinking water. I don't know about you. I'm drinking water.
Hennessy's an illegal
now
substance.
You're gonna edit.
I drink water.
Now you want to edit.
I drink water. I'm
would you
drinking
say
water.
This water brown as fuck and it's dirty as fuck.
Like I was saying, I was trying to say that I missed y'all for real because
Yes.
I was really trying to say that I missed y'all for real because we haven't. I feel like it's been a long time since we really talked. We've been having guests back to back for real, so it's just us. So I kind of missed this.
Oh, okay. Yes, absolutely. I can't round of applause.
Shout out to
'cause
our guests though because we do love y'all. We just haven't been like this in a while.
Nah, we love
I
y'all
love
money.
the fact that we've been having guests.
No guests tonight. But you know what else
Fighting.
You know what else I do?
Oh.
You know what else I love? I just want y'all to know, no advisors, we are booked and motherfucking busy.
Okay.
God damn it.
You see me tired because we booked and busy.
We are booked and busy. I blame Sid and CEO, to be honest. I just be saying,
What do we do?
because y'all be putting it on the calendar, and I just be like, yeah, I'm going. Y'all ever notice that? Y'all notice in the group chat?
Okay, I
Every time y'all drop some
right.
shit in there, I be like, yeah, I'm going. I don't never drop shit in there, but I'm like, yeah, I'm going. I be in there. So it's their fault that we be booked and busy, though. But I show up. I do my part. You know what I'm saying?
People love
So
Absolutely.
shout out to them, though, for real, because y'all be
Yes.
plugged in. We got events coming up that we got to talk about for actually.
Oh, we got the Up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Smoke
yeah. Up and
Festival.
Smoke on 420.
Yep.
Talk about
Yes,
that. Bring that in.
for
real
the
quick.
smokers.
Hold on, let me pull up the list because I feel like we need to tell these people who really
Listen.
gonna be here so that they can go get their tickets.
I'm
for this,
I'm
okay?
excited for this concert that we about to go cover and this festival we about to go cover because first of all, I got some shit to say. I hope we get to talk to what's called because I'm asking.
I want to talk to AB.
Who?
I'm talking to DDG. I need to ask some
I
questions.
know that big beat. Never mind.
Hey, yo.
Sorry.
That's the question I was gonna ask for real, and I need him to talk to me in that deep voice and tell me if it is.
I mean, come on. Ruby Rose still talking about this nigga. He done had a whole baby and a baby mama.
Hey, yo.
Ain't no way. I'm letting a nigga put a baby in me if that dick not here.
Hey,
I'm just
yo.
saying. The dick got to hit if he's putting a baby in me.
Listen.
Hey, yo.
Okay, so the Up and Smoke Festival, we got Kodak Black, we got DaBaby,
Okay.
we got DDG,
All right.
we got AB, and yes, Antonio Brown, the ex-football player.
Baby.
We got
put that shit on.
We got Babyface Ray.
Okay.
We got 310 Baby.
Okay.
We got Lil 3. We got Young LB, and we got Skrilla.
Up the Smoke Festival, April 20th.
April 20th.
We are out at
420.
420. We at Route 29 Pavilion in Concord. Get your tickets now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, hometown hero Jonathan Kirk, DaBaby gonna be there. DDG.
Yep. 420.
310 Baby. You know you want to
Sunday.
soak. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be so lit out there.
Yeah, you can
I'm gonna show my ass.
We might need to buy a pan.
Hey, Jonathan
That's too
Kirk,
much.
DaBaby. I'm coming for you. I need to ask some questions. I
Yo,
need to be in that next video.
I'm bringing a van
ambitious.
full of midgets too.
Oh my God.
Too
You gonna
ambitious
embarrass the fuck out of
shit.
us.
I'm bringing a van full of midgets with
You gonna embarrass the shit out
with
of
Up
us.
and Smoke tour shirts on.
Where are we this weekend on Saturday? We got 2 events.
Oh, we
on
have
Saturday.
2 events on Saturday.
Yeah.
So first up, we are at Livingstone College
celebrity basketball
for the
game.
celebrity basketball game. And let me read off those people because shout out to the celebrities.
I know we're out there with Trap Dicky.
We got Trap Dicky. We got Lil Jon 4K. We got Big YBA. We got Tusi that's gonna be out there giving away a scholarship. We got the 4K Steppers. That's gonna be an NBA tribute to Vernon Maxwell as well. So yeah.
Yes.
And then after that, we will also be leaving there and going to Crown Station. Shout out to Art because you on this show too, right?
Yeah, Arc on this show. 26
With,
records.
26 records and friends.
Yeah. So we at Crown Station
So
Saturday
we'll be
night. Come join me because I shall be drunk.
Facts.
As
We'll
hell.
be there.
Shall
We will
be
be
drunk.
doing interviews. So if you are there, come get a quick little interview with the New Advisory Podcast.
Yes.
I'm tired already.
Me too.
God
Yes.
damn. I'm tired.
And it's only Wednesday. Ooh.
Now, we got a celebrity basketball game on Saturday. God, let's pray that I make it out of there. I'm going to ask Tusi the question, too. Because
I want to ask him a question.
I
too.
rewatched that Funny Marco video with him. And Tusi was like, this your child for real? That baby do look like him. So I need to ask the question.
Okay, but what baby?
The baby that was on there, Funny Marco had brought on that show. What baby you talking about?
Oh, okay. This is not going to be my question, but this is my question. Why you get that girl pregnant again after you said you hated her being your baby mama the first time? That's too messy, or
No, because that's a question to ask most of the niggas in Charlotte. So let's talk about it.
yeah.
Sorry.
Kanye shrug.
You said you so stupid. I didn't know. I'm excited
Okay,
though.
Charlamagne.
Trap Dicky gonna be out there, and I ain't gonna lie. That Blue Devils joint with DaBaby, that's one of my shit.
That's gonna
Matter
go
of fact,
hard.
this nigga put me on that song. He made me play it at my house during the game night. And I was like, I ain't playing this fucking song. And I played it. Now I can't stop playing the song.
That
Now I
girl
can't
Trap.
play.
Hey.
The Trap Dicky. So yeah, shout out to y'all. We are booked and busy. Listen, if you want no advisory at your events, hit us up, please. We love to come out to events, show love, do event coverage. We just you know, we just like get organized and together. And I'm not gonna say nothing much about that because if you know, you know.
And make sure your bread right too. Fuck that.
And don't listen.
We got a
and
budget,
this is,
niggas.
This is no shade to anybody,
The fuck?
but please don't have us come to your event doing brand deal things, and you are giving us event coverage type deals.
Yes.
And I'm not sending shade to nobody, but shade.
Open them books up, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm opening pockets up.
Yeah, fuck
mean,
that. Books in pockets.
Niggas had us going out there doing brand deals and wanted us to pay for tickets to get into the event.
Pay for
So-
tickets. We don't do that.
Nasty work.
No,
But
we
we're
don't
gonna do
that.
brand deals, and
Yeah,
we
we
couldn't
don't do
even
that.
give no content until they approved it.
Oh yeah, we don't do that.
I ain't saying that, but I heard it was a good time out there though.
I was about to say.
Oh, that was the rodeo shit.
Yeah. See?
Oh.
Niggas trying to say what else.
Well, fuck it.
Huh?
The rodeo shit. The
Well, you know
grits.
I'm going to say this shit. The fuck?
You know, I heard it was a good time out there. The girlies said they had an amazing time out there.
It looked like
I
an
ain't gonna lie,
amazing
I
time.
kinda wanna
Yes.
go next year.
I
Amazing
do.
time.
Participate,
I
not
just
to
didn't
work.
like the way that media coverage was handled because if you want us to come out there and cover your event,
Right.
but we got to pay tickets to get in.
That's
crazy.
not how that works.
And
Not
you
how that
saw
works.
you saw the spreadsheet,
Yeah.
like it was a lot.
That shit was like a fucking OJ Page
Yeah.
book manuscript.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's crazy.
So yeah, but shout out to the
yeah.
event. I heard the event was fire.
Yep.
Love great events in the city like that. I heard the girls was out there shaking asses in boots and jeans and line
Shut
dancing.
the fuck up, Benjamin.
Wow! In the middle of me talking, you
him
finna
like
tell
that?
this child to shut the f up.
He gotta get out of here.
I'm screaming.
See what
Anyway,
he's still doing here.
anyway.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm good now.
Benjamin.
'Cause
That's
that
his
just
mother?
kind of threw me off talking to that child like that.
It's his birthday. You know.
Oh shit!
Oh,
shit!
It's
Look
like-
who walked in the building.
It's like a
K
ghost,
Digital.
It's my boy Kayvon.
Why you
Hey.
shake your titty like that?
God, hey, yo. You see that shit,
Hey,
right?
yo.
Hey, yo.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Kay, what's up?
It's just something we do, guys. It's okay.
Oh, it's something
Hey, okay.
We gotta figure something out.
We gotta figure something out.
What we supposed to do?
Nothing.
You gotta shake yours too now. That shit crazy. See, you can't do that no more. That shit just pissed me off, low-key.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work right there.
That shit crazy. All right, man.
All right, we got hot topics with
Chubby.
I got a whole bunch for y'all motherfuckers. See how many note cards I got?
Hey, friend, hold on. Goddamn. Friend, we gonna go through all them?
Yep.
Friend.
She trying to spread the topics.
Hey.
Trying to spread the
It's
topics.
really not a lot. It's only 4.
Oh, Lord.
Right,
Okay.
We're going to start with celebrity birthdays because it's 6 of those. Yeah. First up, we got Miss Diana Ross. She turned 80.
Yeah,
Diana Ross. Shout out to Diana Ross.
We got Bad Barbie.
Fuck
Bad
Barbie.
Fuck that
Who
white
gives
lady?
a fuck about her?
My bad. Fuck that white lady.
Gonna say that.
Yeah.
She turned 21.
So
Fuck
what?
that white lady.
Oh, she's finally legal?
Yes.
Wow.
She
that's
been doing
crazy.
all this.
You gotta be careful when you say certain shit like that. She's finally legal. That don't mean what it think.
That don't mean,
say that
yeah.
shit.
I mean, shout out to her though. She made mad bread on OnlyFans though.
Fuck that white lady.
OnlyFans.
Fuck that white lady who got rich off
of
of personating black women.
She did.
That's true. Thank you.
True.
Let's move on.
Ari Lennox. She turned 30.
Shout out to the chocolate beauty.
Wait, that shit is crazy. Didn't they just do a video together? Wasn't it Ari Lennox and Bad Barbie? So they shared Barbie. That was Ari Fletcher?
That's different.
Oh, that's
Bad
different.
Woman. Ari Lennox is the one that signed to Dreamville. J. Cole artist.
She like,
oh, okay.
Shout
See,
out to her.
I just heard Ari. I didn't know that last name.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I love men, right? I absolutely adore men, especially black men. Shout out to y'all. I love black men.
Black men, yes.
Black men and black men only. But that is a fine ass woman.
Who Ari
Lennox?
Ari Lennox.
Oh yeah.
And she is so chocolate and beautiful and can sing. She is fine as hell. So shout out to Ari.
Ari.
She performing next weekend, or is it this week? This weekend. Is Dreamville this weekend or next weekend?
No, Dreamville is next weekend.
Next weekend. She's performing next weekend at Dreamville, so make sure y'all get y'all tickets. I'm not going, but y'all go. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Up next, we got Juvenile. He turned 49.
Hey, shout out to Juvenile. Back that ass up, Juvenile.
I need a hood rat bitch.
Oh. All right, after that, we got Young LA. He turned 38.
Listen.
Young LA. Huh?
I ain't gonna lie though, can't nobody tell me Futuristic Love still don't hit in the car to this day. Futuristic Love still hits. That shit crazy. Shout out to Young LA.
If only you could see this nigga.
Niggas was getting mohawks and lines in their hair because of Young LA.
That's
real.
facts.
On God.
And wearing the skinny jeans.
Yep. Swear to God.
With the glasses.
Shout out to Young LA.
We ain't forgot.
We ain't forget you, man.
And last up, we got Von Miller. I don't know if y'all know him, but he played for the Broncos.
Yes.
He still playing?
He's still playing.
I know he's still playing.
He is 35 years old.
35. Shout out Von Miller.
Hold on.
He got a ring too.
Let me see what he look like. I don't think I remember his face. I know the name, and once I see it, I'm probably gonna put the face.
You'll be
Yeah,
like,
shout out to Von
yeah.
Miller. Huh?
He did.
Oh, he beat a woman ass.
He did.
Oh, he did. Yeah, Von Miller.
He look like Von Miller. Yeah, he do. Yeah, I'm tripping. Am I tripping? Look. Yeah,
A tad bit.
Yeah, I ain't
Throw some glasses on him. That
shit, we got Von Miller in the
that could be his
building.
nephew.
That's what's up.
That's his nephew.
Big cousin.
Big cousin. You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
first up, I know we don't really talk sports on here. Sorry, CEO. I had to say this because I'm
you
a football
pissed us
girly.
off last week, to be honest. I
What?
want you to say that.
Yeah, can we talk about that
Because
later?
what you said last week, I'm gonna bring it back. Hopefully, switch.
Because I said we don't talk about sports on here.
Okay, but you made it seem like we
it was our
can't
fault
talk
that
about
we
sports.
can't talk
on here.
about sports.
Huh? If you don't talk about sports, this is not a sports podcast.
But we can pull a topic or two.
Right.
You can pull a topic in, but it's not a full-fledged sports podcast.
Listen, and I'm not gonna ever get on here and act like I am the sports guru and shit. But a bitch watch basketball and football.
I watch
shit.
football, so
I know y'all do.
We be betting and shit. We fans and queens.
So what are y'all talking about?
But the way you said, what we saying is the tone of how you said it last week pissed us off.
I said we don't talk about sports
It's
on
like
here.
you made it seem to the world as if we are the reason why we don't talk about
That's
sports
how you
on
said
the
it, nigga.
podcast.
Y'all are the reason why we don't talk about
How?
sports on the podcast. Do y'all talk about sports on the podcast?
You bring it up. You the fuck bring it up.
So
You
y'all
bring it
talk
up.
about sports on the podcast. Go talk about sports.
Okay, we're
now.
gonna talk about sports on the
fuck?
podcast then.
Shit. Fuck.
Stupid ass.
The
nigga.
New York Giants just signed
Oh
Russell
no,
Wilson
fuck that nigga. They gonna talk about sports. They gonna talk about this shit.
How you gonna say fuck that nigga? You said talking about sports. That's sports, nigga.
We ain't talking about that nigga.
Just because it pisses you off don't mean
it did show because that's my team.
Continue.
Yeah. Y'all bum ass team went.
Oh, whoa! You're a Cowboys fan.
Deal.
You're a Cowboys fan.
Worth $21 million with $10.5 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
To Russell Wilson.
I know Jameis bum ass interception Wilson. That's his name.
Jameis Wilson, and they retained Tommy DeVito. Okay. And if you remember, the Broncos.
And we're going to draft Jador Sanders.
That's why we can't talk
about
sports. Can
I get
okay, go ahead.
That nigga always got to talk.
Shit.
Go ahead, friend.
Get my 2 cents and change. Like that, right?
That's our shit, matter of fact.
A shameless plug. Yeah, you
we need copyrights.
Y'all didn't come up with that shit.
Yes, we did.
I got that shit from ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I got that from ChatGPT.
Anywho.
It's even worse. Okay. The Broncos still owe him $37.79 million from his previous contract.
They owe me $20. Mm-hmm.
And
the babies they got.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And in addition to the Giants now making their quarterback plumping it up or whatever, they are also eyeing Colorado standout quarterback Shador Sanders for the 2025 NFL draft. And if they land him, y'all know that can completely shake up their quarterback strategy. And a lot of teams' quarterback strategies.
I know people really talk, and I know people, and when I say people, I'm gonna be honest, some black people, I know black people talk shit when he transferred from Jackson State to Colorado.
But look at
this. Look at this shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Prom done built the program.
Prom done built the program.
He built the motherfucking program. And I'm gonna say that. And I know niggas be loving to hate on that nigga, but he built a motherfucking program.
He damn sure did.
So shout out to Prom for real.
And he built the program
around his fucking kids. That is nepotism, black nepotism, motherfuckers.
And they are managed very well. Well-mannered young men.
Media trained.
They media trained. I love that shit. Deion Sanders got
except for their daughter.
On point.
Yeah, because I don't know what the fuck.
DeAndre, she didn't keep her mouth shut.
You remember the daughter?
She the one that got a baby by Jacquees.
Yes, that's her. She just all over the place.
Beefing with Dej Low.
She all over
beef with Dej Low.
You're beefing with a dyke.
When you beef with a stud, that means you lost their life.
You're so lost.
You lost their life.
Pull a picture up of her.
That's like when Dolph was saying, Yo Gotti. Well, actually, Dolph was beefing with that stud with Yo Gotti. Yes. Never mind. We can't say that. You can't say that.
Hey yo.
But yes. Shout out to Prom though. He built a program.
Yeah, shout out to Prom.
And like I said, he did it like how white people do it. He built it around his fucking kids.
Sure
and that's how the fuck you supposed to do. Now his kids can be successful somewhere else, and he help other black kids. Travis Hunter, like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Prom for real.
That nigga ugly as shit though.
Who, Travis?
He's
he but who are we to judge?
Yeah, he gives me predator vibes. But honestly,
God must have been mad when he made
honestly,
that.
I'm not gonna lie. I started talking about him with the girlfriend, with the Hispanic girlfriend, so I don't care no more. The Hispanic girlfriend, I started talking about him.
Yeah, she gonna be his downfall.
I don't think God created him. The devil created that nigga.
ACO.
Huh?
I don't want to say that because stop. That's somebody's son, nigga.
That nigga ugly as fuck.
That is somebody's son.
I'm sorry.
That about you?
Shit, fuck it, I'm ugly. Fuck it.
That's somebody's son for real. Hey man.
Oh, I'm not condoning this.
Go ahead, Sid.
That's real nasty work.
Go ahead, Sid.
Next up is real nasty work to Florida. It's always some shit.
Hey, watch our mouths. Watch our mouths. Shout out to Miami. Watch our mouths though.
Wait, what happened Florida?
Florida is debating lifting some of their child labor laws to help fill jobs that were vacated by undocumented migrants.
Oh, hell no. Send them kids to work. Fuck them kids.
Well, hold on.
Send them to work.
So, for the last couple years, Florida has been cracking down on the amount of illegal immigrants that work in Florida. So, what they, 2 years ago, they passed a law where any company in Florida that employs 25 or more employees has to have every employee verify that they are a legal citizen of America, right? E-Verify, that's the whole program of that. So, ever since the crackdown and the deportation since Trump has been in office, there is a 47% vacancy in unemployment jobs in Florida that are either low-paying or jobs that people don't want to do.
Exactly.
That were primarily done by these illegal immigrants by illegal immigrants that didn't mind the low pay because it was still something, maybe work 2 or 3 of these jobs. But yeah, so the state legislator on Tuesday advanced a bill that would loosen the child labor laws, allowing children as young as 14 years old to work overnight third shifts.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
If the new law is passed, teenagers will be able to work overnight jobs on school days.
Wow.
And their current law prevents them from working earlier than 6:30 in the morning or later than 11 p.m. The state has been easing up on their child labor protections for years, and just last year, their legislature passed a law allowing homeschool 16 and 17-year-olds to work at any hour of the day. So you can go to work 3 o'clock in the morning if you are a homeschool 16 or 17-year-old in Florida.
I don't know. That's
I
tough.
don't know how I feel about
the
that.
parents got to
So-
approve that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
So it also says that it's all a part of a larger effort by the Republican-led legislature down in Florida to change how teen labor is regulated, because according to the U.S. Department of Labor, child labor violations in Florida have nearly tripled in recent years.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Me neither.
Also, I know I'm going to go back to the beginning because I was in a workshop today where we talked about the Hispanic communities and stuff. You know, they can't stand the word illegal immigrants. So we gotta make it a point to stop saying that, illegal immigrants, because how I explained to me
Or are they here illegally?
No, but see, let me tell you how she explained it to me. When you do criminal acts, they don't call you an illegal, do they? Because you're
They call you
illegal.
criminal.
They call you you're a legal person just doing illegal acts.
Right. You're just
Right.
a criminal.
But we legally here.
But immigrants are not here illegally. They just immigrated here.
Yeah.
That's the definition of an immigrant. It's not anything legal or illegal about that.
From them not being a U.S. citizen?
That's not illegal. You can't pull up any law books that said that's illegal. That's what people are saying, but that's not illegal. Because you can immigrate.
Come over here
You
with
can,
a
Well,
land
no, it's not illegal to be here, but
But the thing
if
is,
you-
America doesn't want them.
The
Right.
word
But
to,
it's not
the word to
illegal to come
use
here.
the word to use instead of illegal immigrants would be undocumented immigrants,
Yes.
not illegal immigrants. Because being
Okay, I
here,
see what you're saying.
you know,
Being here is not illegal to
right?
be here. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what it was explained to me that, and I never heard it like that until I oh, that's right. Because if you do something illegal, like illegal acts, people are not gonna like, oh, that's an illegal criminal because you're here. The person is not illegal. The things you did are illegal. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
like that.
And then on top of that, going back to your point of, I tell people all this all the time. All these jobs that, the Hispanic community does, the Spanish community, the Latin community, all these jobs are jobs that we don't want to do.
No.
And it's not saying that it's bad jobs. It's just jobs that people don't want to do. And we sending all these people back, and now people are getting the ramifications of this. And it's like, bro, but at the same time, these jobs that people don't want to do, people
What the
need
fuck
to
is
get paid for it, for real. Oh shit! He was stuck in the hoodie.
I'm sorry,
I was so confused.
but he was over there for like 5 minutes trying to get the hoodie off his head. He should call it foul.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, but I get it. I get it. If
I mean, I don't
it's
know.
not, yeah.
These, like I said, these jobs should be. Honestly, these jobs are below minimum wage. Anything, so
Yeah.
it's just a lot with this situation. Honestly,
I think honestly, a lot of
yeah.
I think if a lot of these places
They
that
gone.
had these jobs where people primarily don't want to do, I feel like in addition, it's not necessarily that they don't want to do them. Like, they might be okay with it if it made a certain pay, but it's like, this is not really something I would normally want to do, and you're paying me only $7.25 to do this shit. Like, the pay doesn't always equate to the work. So it's like,
especially nowadays.
that's what they you gonna have to dig in them pockets.
And
You're
I
gonna have to double that.
I don't know if this is like a COVID. I don't know if this is a COVID type thing.
$7.25.
But lately, jobs have been trying to pay you the minimum amount for work.
Absolutely.
Like, getting paid $18 or $17 an hour, but you're a technician for like Spectrum and shit is crazy.
That's crazy.
Like technicians for like Spectrum and
That's
these
nasty
companies
work.
and
They need to be
stuff,
30
at least $25 to $30 an hour.
Yeah.
But you trying to honestly, I think now it's at 21, but that's still too low for me.
Yeah.
If I'm climbing on top of roofs and I'm trying to connect shit, I'm playing with
Underground, yeah.
electricity. Nah, that's not worth that shit for real. So, yeah. But honestly, put these kids to work though.
That's true. Put these kids to work.
These kids are spoiled as fuck.
I think that's a reasonable substitute.
I don't think 14 you should be working any time of the
Nah,
day.
okay, I will say
working third shift at 14 rows
It's
is
crazy.
nuts.
Third shift
Get
at
outta
14
here.
is crazy.
But I do think,
but give them something to do
I
at
think
that
with
age.
this, if you do
Other
it
than be on the
right,
phone.
if you do it right,
It's
there could
Florida.
be stipulations. So I'm thinking at 14, you could work at certain places. So Chick-fil-A, the grocery store, the library.
They
Things like
close
that.
at reasonable
Don't
times.
put a 14-year-old at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it don't make sense.
Why not?
Yo,
Why you can't put a 14?
are you gonna go to the 7-Eleven on Betty's Ford at 2 in the morning?
No.
All right, then. So
Would
why
you
think
want
my
your
14-year-old
son to be working at the Betty Ford and 7-Eleven?
All
My
right,
kids ain't
then.
gonna be doing none of that shit. You know
All
what I
right,
mean? None
then.
of
So
that.
then make it make sense. Thank you.
But I can't
I
say
think,
what the other people
I think if
kids
it
would
was
do.
regulations and stipulations, it could work. But I do understand most parents not even gonna want to let their kid work at 14 because
not that age.
that's freshman. You ain't just a high school shit. That's gonna be a lot. Maybe like a part-time job, camp counselor, if you will.
I will
see me.
say that what's his name? DeSantis.
Mm-hmm.
He said like the goal of this, like he understands this outrage, but the goal of it is because when he grew up, these were jobs that high school like juniors and seniors did, college kids did,
That nigga don't know
and now they're getting away from that. And you have these kids that are not working, depending on other people
Mm-hmm.
to do these jobs, and he just wants to bring kind of that morale of like working hard for $1, but also improving the unemployment rate in Florida. At the
Yeah,
same
get these
time.
YNs
So it
some
kinda makes
jobs,
sense,
man.
but-
Yeah, get these young
Like
niggas
I
some
said,
jobs,
I
man.
think it would be regulations like jobs like the library. Like I said, and I ain't trying to be funny, and I'm plugging in myself, but camp counselors, being after school counselors and shit like that might work.
Yeah.
But anything like hard labor and stuff, I'm not. No, I don't want them to
You
do
shouldn't
that.
be working at a warehouse at 14.
At 14 in the warehouse is
Fuck
sick.
that. Let 'em- Why not?
You gonna let a
But
14-year-old drive a
This is a
forklift and you
question
wouldn't
though.
let him drive a car?
This is a question though.
Yes.
This is a question though, and I'm not trying to be this person, but it's a question. I'm thinking about it. You know, the Asian community be having their kids in them restaurant stuff at like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know the difference though?
What?
They're working underneath a family that's overseeing them, that can tell how many hours they work. And those kids also, they prioritize those kids doing their homework first. So a lot of times they in them
But
restaurants.
we can't
young,
speak for every restaurant though. We can't do that.
We can't.
We
But I'm
can't
speaking
do
for the
that.
ones I know.
We can't
We
do
can't
that,
sit
though.
there and
We
do their
can't do that,
homework
though.
first, and then they go to work, and then like a
And
lot
I'm
of
not-
those are.
And I ain't trying to
passed
stereotype
down,
it, but I've seen it. So I'm just like, because I ain't gonna lie, the one on Sunset, oh boy, be taking my order. He be getting my order right. And slip me them extra spring rolls for real. Shout out. I don't know that child's name, but he be get me right for real. So,
all right, let's move on. I got a lot. Keep telling
have a
y'all.
lot, friend.
That is a lot.
Y'all keep talking.
I ain't gonna
All
say
right.
nothing else.
You lying.
You got a lot.
In Japan, the world's longest serving death row prisoner was just awarded 217 million yen, or $1.4 million, or $85 a day, for every day he was wrongfully convicted, because he has been locked up for 40 years for a quadruple murder that he did not commit. And he has said from the beginning that the police fabricated evidence, and it was just proven via DNA testing last year that he was telling the truth all along.
I would honestly 1.7 not enough, but go off.
I ain't saying nothing.
217 million. You gotta think he in Japan.
It's not.
He's 87 years old. He don't got that much.
Oh, he about to die tomorrow.
He spent 40
What's his
years in
name?
prison.
He got life insurance policy.
I will.
finna go see- I'm finna
No,
go see him and
so
put the pussy
it's
on.
actually pretty sad.
Hope
The
you do.
his sister said, like the money is not even really gonna make a difference.
That's what I'm saying.
Because his mental state is so ruined from being locked up in a
40
one
years.
cell for 40
he gonna
years
be
with
home and
nobody
think
to talk to.
he gonna be home and think
No,
he in
she said
prison.
he has lost complete touch of reality.
Yeah.
He sits by himself all day. He rocks and he just smiles. That's it. He doesn't talk to anybody. He doesn't do anything. Shut up, Terrace.
I'm sorry, cause
No. Let her get through it.
my bad. I ain't gonna say that.
He rocks and he
I was
smiles,
just saying, you know. Never mind.
No.
I ain't, because I probably get canceled for real. Go ahead.
No.
And last one, y'all know last week, Trump officially signed
There
an
your boy.
executive order to
your boy.
dismantle the U.S. Department of Education.
Man, fuck Trump and this stupid ass shit, but get through it, friend.
So, under this new restructuring, there is no longer a Department of Education.
What the fuck?
The Small Business Administration will now handle student loans.
Stupid.
And the Department of Health and Human Services will take over disability-related education programs.
Under fucking Robert Kennedy.
Yeah.
Have we lost our fucking marbles?
That's nuts.
We have lost so much funding for these kids, and people are not taking this shit seriously. Your kids are about to fucking suffer. That means
They
that
don't
free lunch
understand.
program that we have is gone. You about to start paying for lunch, and watch these shits about to start charging you crazy money for lunch.
Because they're giving the decision making back to the states, so these states can do whatever the fuck they
Man.
want to do. They can have any type of curriculum they want to have. Niggas in Arkansas gonna be so behind compared to niggas in California or some shit like that.
That is fucking
picking out random states.
Man,
but
this is crazy. The only good thing out of this is that they moving the loans to Small Business Administration, which means your loans finna get lost. So you probably finna get your loans lost. So you ain't gonna never have to pay them bitches back for real.
So 2 things about that. I agree. Thank God I've never made a payment. They was never getting that money out of me anyway.
Oh God!
But
get it back in blood.
The thing was, the reason that he wanted to move student loans to the Small Business Administration was because he felt that the Department of Education was understaffed. They have $1.2 trillion in education loans to service, and they have less than like 400 employees. So that's why he moved it, because he was like, well, Small Business Administration is a bigger agency that has more people. But then you went and had a whole directive and had half of their staff fired. So now they have less people than the Department of Education.
I don't have no empathy. Forgive them fucking loans.
I don't either.
Forgive those fucking loans.
All right, so I know I wasn't going to say nothing.
We knew you was. I don't even know. We knew you was.
But the only thing I want to say about this is, okay, what is the pros to that? Are there any pros?
There's no pros to this.
No pros.
So,
okay.
I mean,
no pros. States can barely handle what district. There are different districts now, and I'm gonna speak for North Carolina. Mm-hmm. North Carolina cannot handle creating curriculum and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And you got to think of it when you talking about Department of Education. Think about creating curriculum. This goes back to voting the certain people that we put in power. So the person that the person that we voted for, that's in charge of our educational board and stuff for North Carolina, we voted for somebody that's definitely smart as fuck. So shout out to I think his name is Ed Brown. Shout out to him. We might be okay. But however, you're putting states in charge of curriculum, right? Trying to plan curriculum for so many different districts. I don't even know how many different school districts we have in North Carolina. So many different districts that have different minorities, different demographics, different schools.
Different income levels.
Speaking of Mecklenburg County, for instance, Mecklenburg County, CMS has 188 schools.
Damn.
You got to get curriculum out to all those schools. And the Department of Education was not only giving curriculum out, but sending out people for help, facilitators, sending out teachers and special things to help push this curriculum. Now, we don't have that anymore, right?
You know what key thing that was left out in this whole thing? What about the kids with special needs?
That's what she said. So
it now goes to the Department of Health and
Which means those kids are going to be lost in that big old pile of all the other people that are disabled and disabilities. Those kids are going to be lost. Those 504 plans, those IEPs that help your kids get extra help in school is now gone. That free lunch program, I keep bringing it back. That helps kids. I literally had kids that was getting off the bus coming from the women's shelter over there downtown, a women's shelter that did not have a home, was coming to make sure they ate breakfast, lunch, and Miss E supplied dinner sometimes, right? Those kids now got to pay for lunch. And lunch used to be like $2 and stuff, but now in this economy,
expensive. Yeah,
now, did they say within that was going to be taken away?
That's part of the funding. That was taken away before even the Department of Education was in fund. That was part of that funding that they took away like a couple months ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Because that is funded by private funds and taxpayer money. Like, that's gone. It's gone.
Well, that was a part of Project 25, and it was put in our faces, and people just ignored it.
So now, you people are going to have to start DoorDashing your lunch to your kids now.
DoorDash don't give you no fucking money.
I will say our only low-key saving grace in this is, and let me read this because y'all like to call me fucking stupid on the internet. Federal laws.
They do, for real.
They do, like I'm not. Like I need to research this shit.
The comments be
Federal laws like the Higher Education Act and the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act require these services to stay within the Department of Education. Because of that, the House Democrats introduced a resolution based off those acts that these programs must stay within the Department of Education. And now they have demanded Trump and McMahon, who is the Secretary of Department of Education, to turn over any documents related to them trying to shut down this Department of Education so they can see exactly what the restructuring is. So Trump and McMahon have 14 days, and if they don't, then Congress gets to vote. Either way, Congress is going to vote on it, but they need Congress majority to vote, and they have tried to do this a few times in the past. 3 times when Trump was president, his last go round, and even Republicans, it was 60% Republicans that voted no against this. So that's kind of the only saving grace that even Republicans are not really agreeing with this.
With it, right?
And it kind of helps because it's like this the one thing Democrats and Republicans are like, all right,
that they together. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I told y'all niggas for real. Y'all was up here saying we not voting for her because she lied about her race. She's black.
She's not.
We not voting for her because she's a woman. She don't got emotions. Y'all said all this shit about why y'all did not vote for this lady. Now this nigga in office, fucking with our kids and stuff,
having the time of his life.
So thank you, people.
That damn pen ain't never run out of ink. I guess.
I want to say this, right?
I'm moving to Jamaica.
So
for real.
all right,
okay.
And I'm not privy to that information. So when
privy?
Yeah, I'm not privy to that information. Privy.
It's
so
not an E.
When Trump signs these executive orders, right?
With that pen.
With the pen, because he just signing
shit,
right? So we know it has to get passed through.
Okay, this is the thing. Normal channels, there are checks and balances.
All right.
Trump, what he's doing when he's signing these is he's also invoking presidential veto. So he don't give a fuck what Congress is saying. It's what he's about. He's like, it's what I say.
But it still has to get passed, though. It's still
not with Trump. They listen. Example number 1, the deportation shit. Right? Congress literally said, do not send anybody else to El Salvador. And what the fuck did Trump do? Send a whole nother plane to fucking El Salvador. He don't give a fuck what Congress say.
Them niggas was on that United Airlines.
But this is what I alluded to before when Trump is not a political person. He just does what his agenda says he want to do, and he just do it.
That's all fine and dandy though, but it don't make it less wrong.
It don't make it less wrong.
His approval rating is so far down.
Even his mama said, don't let this nigga get in
deport his damn wife. Let's deport his whole damn family.
How about the vice president wife too?
Let's deport her Indian ass.
I
don't give a fuck. Secret Service gonna come get us.
At the end of the day, listen, Americans, just stack your money and focus on yourself, and don't worry about politics.
Ignorance.
You know, if you gotta rob somebody, just rob somebody. Get your money. And just, stay out the way.
What are you talking about?
What did you
Americans, I'm talking to you.
What did you say, nigga?
All right, I said Americans again. If you have to rob somebody, do some Robin Hood shit, take from the rich and give to your poor ass selves.
What if the nigga that you saying is to rob us?
Well, you gonna die, nigga. Just don't rob me. Okay, don't do that. That'd be a bad idea. But just rob somebody else and stay out the way.
Nah, don't rob me.
You know, shit about to get real.
Listen, you rob me, you gonna get shot. Okay?
Shit about to get real.
That's just what that is.
But that's it for me.
Your mama gonna have to send you to Alexander Funeral Home, House of Rosedale. You gonna get shot.
Who voted? And I know y'all not gonna be honest, but any of y'all motherfuckers in here voted for Trump?
My time is up. So
who voted for Trump?
You said you voted for Trump. If I remember correctly,
I didn't vote for Trump.
I ain't gonna lie though, and I ain't gonna lie. Let me be honest, because I'm gonna get on y'all. I'm gonna get this black mama talk to y'all. For those of y'all who voted for Trump, also those of y'all who didn't vote at all, I'm pissed.
Because that's a vote for Trump.
No, that's a vote for Trump. You did not vote. Take your ass to the polls. Get educated. I had a whole Instagram education on how y'all can vote at the polls. Matter of fact, y'all didn't even just vote for y'all. National elections. Yeah. What about our local elections?
Those matters the most.
Right.
Nobody voted in these local elections. Right. Vote for these niggas for real. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte, vote for these niggas.
Let's and we have to educate our
vote
black
for these
folks.
niggas.
We have to do research on on these guys that's running for like the Senate and these little offices.
Vote for these niggas.
Vote for it, but do your research though.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm being so sorry. I'm being funny, but for real, do your research. Real. I always tell people, do your research. If you don't know shit, Google shit. That's what I do all the time.
Google's your friend.
Google research. Look at these people's histories and stuff. Like Google this shit and vote. Going out and saying you're not gonna vote because you don't, the lesser two, that makes no absolute sense. And I want you hotep ass niggas to realize that it makes no fucking sense.
Hoteps,
go vote. Yes, them red pill ass niggas. We not voting for him or her. It's a lesser two evils. I don't even give a fuck for real. It don't affect me. Yeah, niggas, I know y'all. Go vote.
Go vote.
Go fucking vote. Am I talking to the choir back here?
Hey.
Because listen, go vote.
Go vote, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All right. That was Hot Topics with Trappy,
you always piss me off with a topic somehow.
That's my special gift.
It be your boy.
Your fancy.
It be your boy Trump every time. Trump piss me off every time because he just be doing shit like. You let a nigga get an office and just be doing shit. Like, for real. You know
when that nigga pull out that black pen, well, he not a nigga. When that wigger pull out that black pen,
and he pissed me off because he be standing there in that suit. The suit be too big, so the suit be coming over his head. He be like,
black pen Trump. Every fucking day, this motherfucker in the news.
Him and Elon at the White House taking, like, album cover pictures of the Tesla at the White House and shit. What the fuck is going on?
This shit is a joke. This is a joke.
Crazy.
All right, so what would you do?
We in a whole Family Guy simulation for real.
What would you do?
Boondocks was still around.
So, this what would you do? I wish I had some of my coworkers here because I told them I was going to do this. What would you do? Because I just found out about this. This is fucking hilarious.
It's a real one.
It's a real one. This is my account. So y'all know my what would you do are either accounts from me or the accounts that I've heard from somebody or what's the other account or that I saw online or some shit. But this account happens to be something that was intertwined with me and my peoples at work. This shit is shout out because I gotta get this shit out.
Ew, stop. I'm itching.
All right, so what would you do? What would you do?
I was waiting for somebody to do that shit.
Because he's hungry.
Because your son is hungry. I ain't gonna lie, that song was actually diabolical, but we'll get into it later.
That's diabolical.
Because the son at home crying on the floor, hungry as fuck. Like you didn't know hot pockets in that damn freezer. Get your ass up and make some hot pockets.
Oh, shit.
My bad, go ahead.
Now you could. All right, so what would you do? You have a co-worker. Mm-hmm. Y'all been, y'all been co-workers for about, let's say, 4 years.
Okay, long time.
Y'all built a rapport, built a great relationship.
Right.
And you're in need at this time, right? You're in need. You have no means of transportation.
Okay.
So you're like, you're reaching out to people like, I need to get my car fixed, I just need to get it fixed, get back on the road, right?
You asking for money or for rides?
You just asking just for help with your car.
Got you.
Right? Need help with your car.
Got you.
So one of the coworkers say, hey, you know what? I have a car for you. I will give it to you.
That's a nice coworker.
That's right. That's a great coworker. I will give it to you. I hand over the title, you do the paperwork, you get the car. Right?
That's suspect.
That's not suspect. No, you gotta hand over the title.
No, nobody. No, I'm saying I don't know nobody that's
that generous.
Yeah, I'm a title. Bitch,
yes.
That's really mine.
Yes. I would let you drive the car, but not giving it.
The title is nuts.
But this is giving you the car.
And I think we so used to people not being nice. We so used to people not being nice. That's what it is.
Right.
But there are good people like that out in the world, though. So.
And I acknowledge that. I was like, yo, that was a fucking great gesture for you to do that. Applaud to you, sir. Right. Like, that's dope. Right. So she's like, okay, yes, I'm getting a car. I was like, yo, man, you gonna come to the pod? Yeah, I'm gonna come because I got a car now. That's fucking great. You got a car now? Come to the podcast.
This person here?
No, they're not here.
Okay.
They were supposed to come. I invited both of the sides. So what you do? You the worker. You get in the car. Everything. They talked about handing over the title. You come to work one day. And the nigga say he gave the car to somebody else. Which happens to be a coworker.
Fuck.
Pause.
So wait, is this the sisterhood of the traveling car?
What would you do at that point?
Somebody told me they was gonna give me a car, and then I come to work the next day.
Going to give you the car.
He gave the car to another coworker.
Yep, and they were talked about exchanging the title. All that words was exchanged.
I mean,
the car was like 95% theirs, and she comes to work, and the guy didn't even really tell her. She just heard that the car was being given to somebody else. No.
It was free.
It was free. The car was going to be given to her. And what would you do? You come to work and she finds out that the car has been given to somebody else.
To be fair, I'm going to give both sides.
Look at the mic so we can give it around to the crowd.
I'm going to give both sides on it.
Oh, you got it.
Can she be mad if the car was paid for? Because she paid it for it, so the nigga paid it for it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But on the other hand, who the fuck just gonna? Y'all was just giving around cars over there at where you work at?
Where you work at?
Huh? Y'all know where I work. I'm not putting that on the line.
I'm about to go over there. I need a little trap car on the weekend.
But no, it was a gesture from a guy who has a car that was willing to give the car up.
That's crazy. I mean, honestly, in reality, I'd probably be pissed though, because I give you the car. Who told you to get a car to somebody else? Because now, did he give the car after he got his car fixed, or?
Huh?
You said his original car was not fixed, correct?
Well, the young lady's car was out of commission, so she needed a car to get from A to B. So the guy was willing.
Fixed? Is that why she gave the car away?
No, the car is.
She didn't give the car away. No. She was the one that was supposed to get the car. And the person that was giving the car gave it to somebody else.
Oh,
yes.
I get it now.
Like, honestly.
Oh, I would definitely have to jump that bitch in the parking lot.
I don't know. I
well, it's
don't
the
think
nigga
I would
that
be mad, though.
Renee, not the.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because it was gonna be a free car. How can I be mad at something that I was not gonna have to pay for?
I get that, but that person told you the car was yours.
I don't care.
If the person had said, you know what, let me see about this car. I'm not guaranteeing that I can get it to you, but just give me a moment, a couple of days, and I'll let you know. That I can't be mad at if he end up giving somebody else. But if you sit up there and tell me, hey, I got this car, I'm gonna give it to you, and then you don't give it to me, that's a fucking problem.
I mean, I'm gonna just look at you like you crazy and think you a weirdo, but I'm not. I can't control that situation. That's not something that's controllable.
Yeah, but
so I'm not gonna allow my
problem.
It's fucked up, yes, but am I gonna get mad and be like, "Oh, fuck you"? Like, no, because for what? I can't control that. I'm still without a car. I got bigger fish to fry.
It's still fuck you. I'm gonna get this car.
Studio audience, what would you do?
Nah, it ain't worth crashing out over.
Yeah, I crash out. I crash out.
Not.
Okay.
I mean, you have an attitude, but it ain't worth crashing out over.
Okay.
I thought you were saying I had an attitude because I was just trying to check you for it.
Who's next?
You gotta be honest.
What would you do?
Hey, friend, that's my friend, y'all.
Hey.
Hey, Miss Fro.
Y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
What's up?
Hey,
Honestly, I would just say, like, fuck that person and kind of just, like, stop fucking with them.
Thank you.
And I would just do my job and try to save up my bread and get my car because it's whatever. You can't control it, really.
And I'll put sugar in your tank.
Yeah, but I wouldn't talk to them. I'd probably, like, confront them and be like, hey, like, you know, what happened?
Yeah.
And, like, I thought we had an agreement, like, what happened there? And get a little bit of clarity because it's like, hey, I heard so-and-so said that they got the car. So, like, what happened? I'd probably, like, fake nice it, you know, get a little bit more context. But, yeah, I just save up my bread, get a car. You know, it's whatever.
And I put sugar in your tank.
Now
ain't nobody got a car.
Answer.
I mean, I'm the same way. Like at that point, it's just fuck you, and I'm gonna keep pushing, and I'm gonna go get my own shit.
And
like it just tell me that I can't fuck with you no more. I can't trust you, so I can't communicate with you. Because why would you renege like that?
Talk to him, Kay.
Okay,
and we put chocolate in your tank at that point.
Put chocolate in your tank.
Yeah.
Crazy. Nasty work.
Okay. So, I mean, I ain't gonna really care because you know I'm gonna have to get a car anyways. You know,
You lying?
I'm a.
we know you're a crash out.
I am definitely a crash out. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you gave a car to somebody else?
We're putting chocolate in the tank.
We are.
Knock all the shit on
my mama. I'm gonna go slash some tires.
Yeah. Every time we get in the team chat, I be throwing shade. I would ride to y'all, would chat with y'all if I had a car.
Somebody gave my shit away.
My shit is like, who ended up with the car in the end though?
The other person.
Not the shorty.
No,
not the shorty.
Another coworker got
the
the
car.
car.
Was supposed to get the car, and the coworker was supposed to give it to her. Gave it to her.
And bro was cracking shorty. That's why he was about to give her the car.
No, it wasn't cracking shorty. No.
I just assumed he about to give her a car. I'm just saying.
You get a part to his
I just got.
No, they're not cracking. I know.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That's the only way I see you giving the car.
Shit,
away.
I mean, she can't be tight. Shit.
Like I said,
it wasn't her to give.
I'm putting chocolate in the tank. Ain't nobody got a car now. Now we both on the bus. Hey, sis.
Oh yeah. Nah. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I wouldn't really care because I ain't dropped no bread or whatever. But it's the principle, you know what I mean? It's like
principles.
The principalities. It's always the principle, but it's like I'm not gonna crash out. At the end of that, I still can't control it. Like, yeah, it's fucked up, but
I can't control. I can't control that chocolate either.
Listen, I wouldn't crash out though, because I mean, what you gonna crash out for? But it's just like, yo, don't tell me you're gonna do something if you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Type vibes.
Facts.
So what was the outcome?
So what happened was
They put chocolate in the tank.
I know. So
keep chocolate away from her.
I swear to God, a nigga fuck with me. I'm putting chocolate in your tank.
So I was driving and I had to go up to that section to do something. They was like, "Torn, come here." I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? He was like, you, and it's crazy because the dude that was supposed to give her the car name was Antoine. It's crazy. Shout to Antoine.
You should have said it happened to you.
No, it doesn't happen to me. No. Not happened to me. So I pull up, and I was laughing because let me get it out. So she came to me, she's like, Torn, guess what? Because she's supposed to come to the podcast tonight, right? Because she
Was supposed to get that car.
supposed to get the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is pissing me off for her all over again. Sis, where you at? I got chocolate.
She was supposed to get the car because she was amped to come to the podcast. Like, I got to ride. And I told Torn, like, yo, Torn, that's commendable of you to give her this car. Like, yo, bro, like, that's what's up, bro. That's
What did he say when you asked him about why he was giving the car?
so, hold on, I got you. Right? So I was like, yo, you come to the podcast, right? She's like, let me talk to you. Oh, shit.
she did. She sound like me for real.
I'm like, what happened? It's like, you know, this nigga gave the car away. I was like, oh.
And you started laughing.
I started laughing.
I see I'd have been
This
so
why you
pissed.
can't tell him shit.
I would have been so pissed.
I was in tears. I was like, what happened?
I would've been
She
so
was like,
hot.
yeah, he gave the car to somebody else. Why don't you ask him? I'm like, where he at? He's like, he over there. I was like, okay.
You asked him?
Yes, I'm with the tour. I'm going to tour laughing. No, are you instigating? I'm like, yo, nigga, what happened? Why you gave the car? Who you getting a car to, right? So I was talking to Twan, and the crazy thing, the guy that he gave a car to was standing there. I didn't know at the time. So they was like, she told you? I was like, yeah. She said that you gave a car to somebody, and the guy that he gave a car to was like, did she say who you gave a car to? I was like,
what the fuck?
I was like, no. I was like, nah, she just said, she was like, oh, why she didn't tell you it was me? Oh! She gave you the car? So I was like, why you gave him the car? He was like, because he needed it more. I was like, what happened? He was like, yeah, the nigga was homeless. So, he needed a car
So he
more than her.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, Tony, he called me and he's like, yo, Aunt, so you wouldn't give her the car? I'm like, bro, you was in the midst of giving her the title and all types of shit. Like, she was supposed to pull up to the podcast with the car that you gave her. He's like, yo, her car ain't really broke. She should have called me and I could have fixed the car.
Oh my God. Now we done moved into fixing the fucking car.
That should have been option one before just giving away a car.
Yo, she was pissed. So I'm talking to Twan and she over there look at me all upset like.
Sis, if you are watching this, I got chocolate.
So jaded.
I'll bring the sugar.
And sugar.
Oh my God, because she watching,
Damn.
she probably watching this shit right now. Hey yo, that's nasty work. I'm staying out of it, but it's the
sounds like
principle.
you're
Like
in
you
it.
said, it's the principle. If you're gonna say you're gonna give me the car, but I get the reasoning why he gave the
But
car
did
to
he
somebody
tell her
else.
that was the reason why?
No, he just.
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
why the issue
She didn't
is.
know. She found out through somebody else that he gave. He didn't even tell her that
That's
she
the
was
issue.
giving away the
That's
car.
what I'm
It's
saying.
probably
She
not even
found
the
out
fact
through a
that
third
he didn't
party.
get the
Let
car.
me-
It's the fact that he couldn't be honest.
That's
and
nasty
come out
work.
and
Let me
tell
be
her.
clear because we really just posted a video
Damn,
where
more Henny?
Huh?
More Henny?
Yeah. Let me
more Henny.
let me be clear because we just posted a video where I literally said we are over 30 now, so crashing out is not an option. And I get it. I literally said that. However, okay, it is literally the principle of the matter.
It's the principle.
When you tell me you're going to do something,
Do it.
You do it.
Right.
You don't reneging is not just a space thing. You don't renege in life, nigga. Like you
Right.
cannot do that.
And
Honestly, if he was going to do that, because like you said, life happens. So maybe he told me he's gonna give me the car, and he decided not to. Be man enough to say that shit to me.
To say that to you,
I can't do nothing, but I'm gonna be upset. But I gotta respect it because at least she was honest.
Right.
This shit don't even sound good because now you ain't even honest, and she found out some other way.
Some other way.
That's what
That's
she
fucked
just
up.
said.
And who knows if the nigga is really telling the truth?
Right.
He probably just said that because he knew that would get him a
Because
car.
you know that'll get him a car.
Right.
Yo, I'm homeless, nigga. I need the car. And
How we know that nigga ain't get the car to get it to baby mama? We don't know this shit.
we don't know that
I'm
shit.
like,
Sis,
look,
if
look,
you-
man, I bought you a car.
If you watching this, I got chocolate. Sis got the sugar. Let's go.
Listen.
We gonna fuck that car up.
And
Now
together
nobody
we
got
have
a car.
the funnel. We are good.
So that's my. What would you do? What would you do if somebody offered you a car and you went through the whole process and you're like 95% done with the deal, and the motherfucker say, "Nope, I gave the car to somebody else."
Nasty.
What
work.
would you do?
Nasty.
Nasty work.
Nasty. That's crazy. All right, so drop it in the comments, y'all. Let us know
Yes.
what the fuck
Damn
you mean.
shame.
It's a damn shame. Well, it's my turn.
Yes.
Ask Terrace. I'm actually asking some questions today.
Okay.
Because I'm mad at my staff right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they done pissed me off, y'all.
Again?
I've been on their ass for real.
Oh shit.
I don't know. They gonna get it together though. I'll recircle back with them a little bit. However, I had some questions that was sitting in my Twitter inbox and my IG inbox, so I'm gonna ask it. The first question is, and it's gonna piss you off. Why the nigga that be sitting in the middle always be talking about midgets?
Oh. Hey, yo,
Because-
finally.
Somebody noticed this shit.
Finally.
Because midgets is like a mythical thing to me.
They're not.
They're not
I
mythical.
know
They're
now.
real people.
I said to me. I didn't say they mythical to everybody else. I said they mythical to me. Because, all right, you know why it's mythical to me?
Right.
In your lifetime, in everybody's lifetime,
You the
right?
midget you speak
Hold
of.
on. Everybody's lifetime. How many midgets have you seen?
I've seen a couple.
Like 3 or 4. Yeah.
You seen a couple midgets? What's a
Went to
couple?
elementary
2?
school with a midget.
I seen 1 midget in my lifetime.
Oh
How many
my
midgets
God.
have you seen?
Oh my
It's like
God.
they in their own community, in their own world, and it's like it's a gated community and nobody could get in.
No, just you.
How many midgets have you seen in your lifetime?
More than 5, I know for a fact.
More than 5?
Because I went to elementary school with a midget. A little person.
I'm screaming.
How many midgets have you seen in your
Do I
lifetime?
know this person?
I don't think so.
Huh? How many midgets have you seen in your lifetime? Oh, better yet, not even say how many midgets do you know
Personally?
personally?
2
2 midgets. How many midgets do you know?
little people.
Midgets.
137 of them.
You fucking lying.
I do. I got 137 after school kids. They all
We
midgets.
talking about midgets here.
They all midgets. They short to me.
Like, let's be real here. We don't see midgets like that.
You don't see, but
feel
they're
like-
not. They're
I
not
don't-
no mythical creatures, nigga. Like
Hey,
it's not
I
a
said
unicorn.
to me. I said to me they mythical creatures. To me. So, you know, I am fascinated with little people. I am fascinated, and I want to invite a little person on the show and sit right here on my right knee. Right here. Yeah.
All right. Well, I actually I got a couple questions. They kind of short to the point, but it was more questions about the podcast.
Okay.
All right. Somebody asked, who is the nigga Polo that y'all be shouting out? Somebody asked that.
Somebody asked that?
So, camera, switch grab the camera.
Hey, switch
Put
the
it on
camera to Polo.
That's the nigga that we
This is
shouting out.
the
y'all.
incredible
That's
DJ.
incredible
Polo,
DJ
no
Polo.
Ralph. You hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
Polo, no Ralph Lauren. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Shout him out.
Shout out to
That's
Polo.
Polo. Somebody really asked. Polo fucking funny, dog. It's DJ. He been waiting on this. He been waiting on that moment. Somebody really asked that. They was like, but you know what? My staff had asked it. They was like, it be somebody like back there. Y'all be shouting. I was like, yeah, somebody behind there. Yeah. So they be asking that. So that's Polo, y'all.
That's
Shout out to
Polo.
Polo. He makes
We
sure
love Polo.
everything tight. It's his studio. He get us right. We love him. You know what I'm saying?
You
Yes.
see all these plaques and awards, these polos.
That's Polo.
It is Polo. It is
Absolutely.
Polo.
Respect on his name.
This last question was actually for Swish.
Oh,
Oh,
we
shit.
love that.
They asked Swish a question.
Switch to the
Yes,
mic.
they
Not
so
the
this
niggas.
person that asked this question, I know this person. So she had been asking this question because I ain't gonna lie, we had been asking Swish this question. This person asked, when are you gonna drop the OnlyFans link?
Hey, yo.
Swish, hello.
When you gonna
Oh, now he getting shot.
Oh, now you quiet. Now you quiet, Ronald. Huh?
Ronald is
Now
nasty
you quiet.
work.
Yeah,
Coming
all right.
soon.
He already got the damn link. He just ain't dropped it yet.
Got 30 videos
Sis,
up.
I'm gonna see you in a couple days. I'm gonna find that shit out. Don't worry. I'm gonna find
New
this shit out.
content is nasty work.
I'm gonna find this shit out. All right. So that was podcast. Y'all asked a podcast question. I like asking them
Yeah,
some
I
shit
like
for real.
podcast
Keep asking the motherfucking questions.
One of the questions was, and this was, I guess it was off the topic. We were talking about OnlyFans a couple weeks ago about OnlyFans. If your partner made $10,000 a month from OnlyFans, would you still feel weird about it, or are you securing the bag with them?
Again, it depends on wait. Are
The
they asking if
content.
I'm joining?
Yeah, or are you gonna feel weird about it, or are you securing the bag with them?
It depends on the content.
I mean, for me personally, I don't give a fuck how much money you make. I'm not comfortable with nobody doing OnlyFans.
It depends
Just
on
for
the
me.
content.
$1 million.
What if they
Hold
making?
on, $1 million a month. You not comfortable with it? A meal a month?
No, because it's
Maybe
not
it's just
about
me.
the money for me, guys.
I have no morals.
Let me say this again.
I don't
It's
have-
not
I don't have
about the
morals.
money for me. It's the principle. Like, I am very territorial. I don't give a fuck if that's your job. I don't want you sleeping with nobody else. I don't want nobody else in your space. Like, fuck them.
All right, I'm about to fuck her right now. So one of
You about to
fuck you up right now. I said fuck her. I said I'm about to fuck her up right now.
But you talk so fast that that's not what they heard. That's not what none of us heard. You talk so fast.
I said I'm about to fuck her up right now. That's what I
But
said.
you talk so fast, nobody heard the up part. All they heard was fuck her right now.
Y'all can play this back and hear what I said. I said I'm about to fuck her up right now.
Listen, I'm pretty sure you said that, but you speak so fast, nobody heard the up part.
I am about to fuck her up right now.
Okay.
So listen, hold on. So if the person, let's bring it back, how much money you said?
It was 10,000.
So if your man, right, was showing his feet for 10K,
That's
sassy.
feet is crazy.
huh?
That's sassy.
Would you? It's not, if the nigga was getting 10K a month,
I'm not being with no
I ain't
man
gonna
that's
lie.
showing his feet on.
I don't give a fuck
That's
how
sassy.
sassy.
wait. So you would leave the nigga if you're making 10K a month for showing his
I'm
feet?
not going to be with no
My feet gonna
nigga
be right
from
there, too.
jump
Right
if
with
he's
his ass.
showing feet on the internet. What you don't get?
Trap don't want no money.
I don't.
I'll be like, baby, show your
sassy.
motherfucking big toe, show
No,
your
that's
pinky
weird.
toe, show the middle toe,
No.
show the other toe.
Don't trap like your daddy did.
For
damn
10K.
it. No.
10K, you want? We gotta pass the mic around for this one.
I ain't gonna lie, a nigga showing his feet and getting 10K a month, I swear to God, I'd be right there.
Right there.
I'd be right there with his
I'm
ass.
like, oh shit, baby, you
I
making
even like
10K
feet, so
a
y'all
month?
already
You
lost.
want me
I'd
to
be right there
polish
with
your
his
toe?
ass.
Let me polish your toe, make it look good. Yeah, let me make it look good.
Now, hold on, you can't say that because it's different for a nigga with a woman.
Right.
But
So a nigga, let's keep it on a nigga.
if I'm with a nigga, he's showing his feet for 10K a month. I swear to God, I'm being right there with his ass.
Ladies, let's ask the ladies. 2 ladies in here. Would y'all, if a nigga was showing his feet for 10K a month, would you
My
oblige
friend
or
back
would
there
you
shaking her head, yes.
Where's the mic? Give him mic. Mic.
Thank you. I'm
Mike,
putting my foot in
Mike.
there. I'm having a
Mike.
feature, a cameo every couple of
got it.
episodes. Oh God. Oh
Right.
God.
Y'all got it.
Huh?
I don't even like feet. I don't like nothing about feet. I don't like showing feet. I don't like touching feet.
I mean,
don't
if
want
it's
nothing to do with
nothing, I can see if it was something sexual, right? Then you
It's
like,
feet.
yeah, but it's feet. Is so much weirdo niggas out here that's paying
What if it's not
buco
feet,
money. Okay, let's say if it's not feet. Let's say it's a fucking elbow.
So God.
That is a market. That's a
People
market.
pay for that.
Market
Don't
for
ask me how I
everything.
know, but it's a market.
It's a market for
Look.
everything. We're not saying nothing sexual. We're
checked
saying
out.
if it's a body part. Say it's people out there that have
fuck?
fetishes for fingers, for nails, for toes.
There is
for
people
all
that
types of shit.
like hand models and stuff. They like that type of
all
stuff.
types of shit.
Like,
So
what
you-
if your man was showing like hands and stuff? You still not?
That's fine.
Yeah. She said, "What
She
fingers?"
said that's fine.
For fingers?
I love my friend for real.
She said, "For fingers."
Yeah, because you know it's a market for that too. Like hand models, people like that stuff. Like just seeing hands and stuff.
So I'm just saying, just for feet. Let's keep it on feet. You
Nah,
can't
look.
accept a
No,
nigga.
I just told you, I'm not even gonna be with a nigga from jump. Fuck him making 10 bands.
I was
He's not gonna
in-
beat me and no nigga with his feet out on the internet.
Look,
A
CEO.
nigga feet.
Because what she's saying is, they go out to the club, that nigga got his sandals on, a bitch gonna recognize his fucking feet.
Nigga be like, oh, you the nigga with the feet. But how they gonna see the feet with sneakers on? They don't notice the motherfucker. They don't see his face.
They gonna know
They
them
see his feet.
They gonna know them fucking feet.
They gonna know them ankles.
He's not cold, love.
And
Get the fuck out of
then
here.
you can't hide it. You
Girls
can't hide
know
it from me.
everything, bro.
Yeah,
If I
God.
talk to a nigga, I can tell his eyeball in the picture.
Oh my gosh.
I know that nigga from
There's
the back,
no
the
way
side,
if
the front,
niggas
and
can win like niggas Swish. Swish got on sneakers, pants, socks. There's no way you gonna know if this
That's
nigga
the
feet was
point.
on the internet.
We'll know.
How you gonna know this nigga
That's the
Swish feet was on
point.
the
First
internet?
of all, I was about to say something real out of pocket just now. My bad, Switch. It just a roast came in my head real quick. My bad. I love you. But I'm just saying though, women, we know what our niggas look like.
We do.
I know
That's
that
the
little
thing.
toe look like that big toe. I know everything
I
look
know
like.
the tattoo placement. Like you're
Let's-
not got to play with me.
let's
Like,
be
you
real
gotta be
here.
fucked
Let's be
up.
I
real
seen
here.
you on February the 12th, 2024.
I
You
have
was in that
seen a
surveillance
nigga-
camera in the corner. I
Listen.
know my nigga in that corner, like over there. You see, I see him back there.
Let's be real
It
here.
gets real. You seen what Yandy did? It gets real. It's real.
That's a totally different ball game when Yanny did.
Shout out to Yandy.
No,
I love you.
on serious. Let's be real. Here. Say if Swish was showing his feet, there's no way for what you said. I'm sorry, but there's no way from what you said I can tell my nigga ankles. The nigga Swish got on sneakers, socks, jeans. You can't see the nigga ankles. How you gonna
where
tell this nigga
this
feet
is where I
was?
feel like your logic is wrong in there.
We don't know that switch
if a
feet.
nigga,
How you gonna know this nigga feet?
Listen, Linda,
Jesus
Linda.
Christ.
If a nigga has feet that is making him $10K plus a month, I don't even
That's
think he
a bad
wearing
bitch.
shoes. The nigga wearing
That's
sandals.
a bad bitch.
The nigga is wearing them bitches out. Why am I gonna put on sandals and compress my pretty ass toes? I don't want my
It is only for. That's why it's called OnlyFans. His feet is only out for OnlyFans. His feet is not out for if you in public. His feet not gonna be out. Them shit is covered up because he gotta protect his feet. Because somebody could be out on the streets and somebody throw a hammer on his feet or some shit.
I love
And his
that
feet
we're arguing
fucked up.
about feet. I love
Shit
it.
fucked up. He could be outside and some nigga spit ketchup on his feet.
And this
And
is
the shit fucked up.
And this is so random. But I say all this to say, fellas, make sure you sucking them toes for real. Love that shit. That's crazy. We argue about feet. All right, man. Hold on. My bad. That was a good one. That was a good question, though.
That was a good one. Yeah.
All right.
Feet is crazy.
Somebody brought back one of my previous statements, and I hate when y'all be throwing that shit in my face. Shut the fuck up. But somebody brought back the whole "does size matter?" and the argument was the size matter, because you know that was one of my arguments. And the person, he was like, you said size matter, but sometimes a nigga could really just fuck your life up by head, which we argue that too.
Yep.
So I told him, I said, we've already argued that point of that.
That's usually your homosexuals. They
Homosexual.
don't have nowhere
They
to
don't
live,
have
but
no
they have
home,
to
so
be
they
good
get
at
good head,
something.
though.
Usually
You
it's
know.
head.
Y'all know the type of niggas. Anyway, so he counteracted with that and was like, but I could be a good ass nigga, supply, provide all this stuff, and you not gonna fuck with me because size matters.
So he basically saying his dick little.
I gotta address it on air. I gotta address it on
I
air.
feel like that's where he was going with that.
He brought it to my DM, so I gotta address it on air. Listen, when I said size matters, I don't want you to think that we're telling you that, you know, you're not a good person and size matters. You're just not a good person for me. And I just want you to know, like, you know, and this goes back to what I said before. You know, size, listen, you can be a nigga with a shrimp dick, you know what I'm saying? However you choose. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, that's just you. But people be like, well, you know, that motion in the ocean and shit. Remember I said that's bullshit. Mm-hmm. Because you can't make no motion in the ocean if you don't have a boat. Where's the boat? You know, a canoe is not making a wave. It's not doing that.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
Let me show you the small ass penis.
I had to address it. I had to address it on air because the nigga was about to argue me down in my DMs about it. And I'm pretty sure it's because he does have a small penis.
Probably do.
And you know, it's just not for me. Oh, that's a small penis. Oh, is that a coochie?
That's his penis.
You know what I'm talking about?
Hold on, wait.
Yes.
No homo, but I gotta see. I'm
See now.
No, I gotta see.
This girl exposed him on Facebook.
I gotta see.
Yeah.
See, you look at it.
They call his shit a belly button. They call his shit a belly button.
Hey, yo, get this shit, Swish.
Hey, yo.
Get this Swish. Get this shit.
Yes, girl.
Swish, get this shit.
It's a belly button.
That's a penis.
Y'all wouldn't love this?
No, because I'm just saying, like,
So in that case, does size matter? His money long, does size matter?
fuck
You
yeah.
not circumcised? Reggie Griffin. Oh, they got Reggie Griffin and his belly button.
All I'm saying is,
This nigga name.
This nigga dirty. I'm
all
sorry.
I'm saying,
They exposed him on Facebook. Like,
all I'm saying is, it's just like you with the feet, right?
Uh-huh.
It don't matter the money that's being made. You're not fucking with no nigga that show feet, right? Right.
Damn.
I don't know. This episode came.
That's nasty work.
All I'm saying is to bring it back.
Bring it back.
So I can bring it back.
bird's nest.
Let me bring it back. To say this is just like what you said, you know. If there's money and the nigga showing feet, you ain't fucking with it. I don't care how small your penis is or how much money you got. I'm just not fucking with it. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather be a lonely satisfied bitch than a married unsatisfied bitch. And that's just what that is. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that question I had to answer.
Yo.
You looked at a penis
hold on.
picture and
Wait,
we
hold
got it
on.
on camera, so you can't really talk.
Yo, how does this nigga fuck though?
No, okay, so
How does that
listen,
shit? How does he
this
fuck?
girl, this guy and his baby mama got into
Let's talk about
argument.
how you saved it to your phone too.
I did because I'm messy. So yeah, they got into an argument and she was mad. She caught him cheating. So once again,
He was cheating.
Wait a minute. So this argument is void because she was dating him, fucking him. So it wasn't small when you was dating and fucking him. So this argument void.
And that's what everybody.
The argument is void.
But the penis is just still. I just couldn't.
The argument void.
If
You fucked and sucked a small penis, and then all of a sudden now you don't fuck with him, so now you posting this argument is void because you 2 kids out of that.
They midgets.
Oh.
The kids is midgets.
How you have kids? It's like a drop. It was probably like a teardrop of nut.
I guess he's a grower, not a shower.
Like a teardrop.
I feel like he don't grow too much more.
That nigga had half a nut.
That shit looks like eggs in a bird nest.
Well,
I had a baby mom. Did it go in?
apparently.
Well, that's bad.
With that
bro.
being said, size does matter. So.
Hey, Mr. Griffin, I feel sorry for you. The Lord, the devil made
He
you.
did respond on Facebook and said that the reason that it's like that is because he has a kidney disease.
Oh, damn.
But then people was like, they know people with kidney diseases that
It don't make this shit shrink.
So
To be fair,
everybody's different.
Everybody. Well, I'm gonna give a little grace. Everybody's different. How a disease is in one person may not be in another person. So it's different. It's different. Y'all niggas ain't never heard of voting either, but y'all ain't gonna vote. So you know. All right.
What's with the blisters?
With that said, size matters, and this is the last question.
Oh, Lord.
I hate when people be throwing this shit in there.
Oh, Lord.
So this one was actually for me, and I couldn't wait to answer this.
Oh, Lord.
It was fine. So somebody got in my DMs, and this person asked me that why do I be so hard on dating people and talking to people? Because this is a person that tried to date and talk to me. So I told him I was going to address it on the thing.
Well, let's get into it.
Excuse me. I'm not hard on people and dating people. I'm not hard. I have standards, right? And so I give a lot to the table. You know what I'm saying? I'm an educational director. I wrote a book. I have a podcast. I make money. 2 books, actually. You know, I have 401k. I got savings. I own my own house. So I don't have low standards. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying that they got to come to me perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that because we not perfect. Mm-hmm. But you cannot be a nigga, and you gonna hurt your feelings when I say this. You cannot be staying with your mama, driving her car, and think you finna date me. Because I seen it on your close friends. So. You cannot be that type of man. No, it's not Neil. But I got a Neil story after this. It's not Neil. So you cannot be dating, and this is just and it's not to hurt your feelings. It's just we're not on the same plateau right now. Fine, beautiful man actually, but we just not on the same plateau right now. When you get there, we can get there. But I cannot ask stuff of myself that I'm not able to ask of my partner. Like I'm asking of myself. I ask myself like, look, you got to do this. I got to do this. Da, da, da. I can't do that and then not ask that of my partner. I got to have it equal. And I'm not saying you got to be perfect because we're gonna grow together. We always gonna grow and build together. However, you got to come to the table with something. Mm-hmm. I cannot raise a man. Okay. Like K. Michelle said, and I do not house homosexuals. You know what I'm saying? And that's the least you can do. Have your own place. The least you can do is have your own place. You know what I'm saying? One day I might be a dick whipped ass bitch and let you drive the Camry like they be letting them drive them Altimas. You know, them bitches they be letting y'all niggas drive the Altimas.
One of them bitches Altimas almost towed my key
and
up
it's never
last
that
night.
nigga Altima. He driving
and that's Altima, it. And I knew it was Altima because the headlight was. I said, watch this.
Because the steering wheel be having a pink little case on it, and then it be having little eyelashes on the thing, or it be with the ones with the AKA eyelashes, with the AKA plates of the Delta plate. So yes.
And you know what's crazy about that? If you look at the Nissans, all the women drive the Altimas, all the niggas drive the Maximas.
Yeah.
It's rare you see a nigga in the Altima. That's a woman's car.
Yeah.
It's rare.
Unless it's like a newer Altima.
But if a nigga's in the Altima, that's his girl's car.
I'm trying to tell you.
Who drive an Altima?
Hey, yo, he's...
Oh, shit!
That's not sure. That's your woman's.
That's your woman's car? That's your shit? Nigga, you better get a Nissan. Oh, you better get a Nissan Maxima, nigga.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Maxima, nigga.
But yes, so I just had to answer that question.
You got an Altima too?
I had an 06, but...
Oh, yeah, he had one.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be fair. Okay, let's be clear. But before I end this out, those newer Altimas, those newer Nissans, nice. Yeah. I might get it. But I just had to answer that. Before I end this out, I just had to answer that because it really bothered me. Also, let y'all know, I'm open to dating. It just gotta be. It just stands. I am open to dating. Y'all know people say I'm mean I'm not mean.
Just don't be Jamaican.
Yeah.
Just don't be a yardie.
I just got so lightheaded when you said that.
Just don't be a yardie.
And let me not say I'm not canceling out any Jamaicans.
Just that one.
That last man did a number on me, boy. It took me a while to get about the trenches. You heard me? I felt like I was at the bottom of West Boulevard, low key with them. You know what I'm saying? But I am open to dating. You know what I'm saying? I just have standards, and honestly, I like a man that can make me laugh and have clever conversation. I feel like men, and I'm not gonna say all men, because I know a bunch of beautiful black men that know how to have conversation. If you start off your conversation, what are you doing? Can we chill? Or can you come to my house? I'm never going to respond to
It's over.
Yes, ever. And I probably can speak for ladies when I say that. And men, I want y'all to stop inviting random women over the first time y'all meet. Because one of these days, they going to rob your ass.
Facts.
I told you, that's my new
But
gig.
I do like people. I'm trying to tell you, I do like people who like date with intentions. And I feel like when you date with intentions, you want to get to know them. Like, there was a person that asked me on a date. He was like, look, I don't like to do a lot of texting and talking. I want to get to know you. Can you meet me at Starbucks? Let's grab coffee. That's intentional dating. And it don't have to be where you got to spend $500 on a date, because I'm never that person. I hate shit like that. It would make me feel uncomfortable. But take me out somewhere nice. I like to go to Frankie's. I like to go to the gun range.
Okay.
But you
Maybe not the gun
know, before we close it out, just to touch on that point, when you look at the women that make the music and the women on social media, is like the black man is being attacked. We are being attacked. We are being belittled.
No, you're not.
We are being devalued.
No,
we
you're
are,
not.
you know, because
let me tell you why you're not.
We are.
That's what y'all literally did to black women for how long?
Whoa, go ahead, finish, and I'm gonna tell you why you're not. Go ahead.
Wait, you know what? Let me not say all black men. Let me say,
okay, because that's not your tax bracket that they talking to. So
right.
Let me just say tax bracket.
Right. Let me just say men of stature.
Thank you. That's not your tax bracket. Speak for the niggas you know, not the rich niggas.
The stature.
You're not rich.
I'm not rich. By far.
My bad. I ain't mean to say it like that.
No, I'm not rich.
And let me stop, because I dirty that too. It's not you, but that's an argument that I've heard from men before. But I have to remind men, those women, those rap girlies are not talking to you niggas. Y'all are not in that tax bracket. They talking to the niggas that are in that tax bracket.
Right. But
it's always a butt
that
ass
affects the niggas that's not in that tax bracket, because
you know why? Because they go for the women.
Let me talk.
That's their fucking fault.
No. Because
you want a Nicki Minaj looking like Safari is crazy.
Because the women because the women that are broke and have no houses, no cars, they want to get a man that has the money so they can captain save a hoe and get them out of their situations. So this is why I say the men in general are being attacked, because the women that put this shit out there, I need a baller, I need a nigga with money, So a broke woman is like, I need a baller, but bitch, you ain't
that same woman.
Girl, you ain't got nothing to offer. So how you gonna attract? Why you want a man with money?
That same woman is a dumb ass woman. Like, it's a dumb ass woman.
I'm just saying.
You can't speak for all women. Just like you say, you can't say all. You can't speak for all women. All women are like that.
A majority of the women are on that type of time.
I listen to that same music
They're
and
on that type of time.
screaming out them same lyrics, but I recognize the type of bracket that I'm in, the type of caliber woman I am, the type of caliber men that I attract. I'm realistic.
Well, you're like 1%.
No, I'm not.
Of the woman.
No, I'm not.
That thinks like that.
No, I'm not.
The other 99% of women that are broke, they want.
No, I'm not wrong.
You are, and I'm gonna tell. That's very. I'm gonna tell you.
I see it on social media all the time,
Myron. Based
all the
on
time.
the fact that, first of all, social media has made men and women both feel like there are so many more options in the world than what there really is. And then also,
don't let me bring up a BBL for real.
Yeah, they have pushed this standard of you have to have this
talking about it.
BBL, Coke-shaped body to be.
Don't get me talking about it, friend. Talk about it.
Woman.
Light
skin,
what
red
happens
is these broke women.
Yeah, get me talking about it.
They look a little good. They go get these men and they finance their lives, and then they keep going on the up and up to higher caliber men. But then you have men that are in our tax bracket, so to say, that see these women that are now in these higher tax brackets, like, I know shorty, so I'm gonna try, but your pockets can't keep up, and now you calling her broke because you can't afford her lifestyle that she's accustomed to.
Boom.
I disagree.
Checkmate.
Ain't no checkmate.
She said
And
what the
that's
fuck
No
she
Advisor
said.
podcast.
Boom. It's your girl T.O. McClain. Yeah. Yeah. Mic drop. It's your girl T.O. motherfucking McClain.
And this Trap Seed. We out.
Yeah. Yo, McLean, and it's No Advisory Podcast. We out. Bang.
Bells on blessings.
Yeah,
I ain't been getting no B-roll lately. That's why I'm trying to get right
in
from
the
it.
past B-rolls, you ain't been fucking getting me.
You
get me.
have. Your ass is in the B-roll more than anybody or anything.
That says more about you than me.